In this video, I will reveal to you 5 mistakes that most men make when they try to get jacked, and those mistakes can hinder their progress by a long shot. Now, why can I talk about it? In the last 3 years, I've went from being fat and skinny to becoming pretty damn shredded. And during those 3 years, I've researched the topic of weightlifting and weight loss and training in general so meticulously, so much. I've spent thousands of hours watching videos and reading books about training. Let's begin with the first mistake. I had one friend that made this huge mistake. Let's call him Steve, right? So he wanted to get jacked, to lose weight and, build an attractive body. And he started to go to the gym. This gym was pretty far away from him, so he needed to drive to there. It took some time and everything. So the first month he started training and he built some muscle. And then the second month, he lost some consistency, but he still trained. And then the third month, he still trained, but not as consistently. And then the fourth month, he just quitted. And you probably have realized what is this mistake, because this guy has never gotten jacked. He's still fat, and the mistake that he made was being inconsistent. Now, there are a lot of techniques and methods and ways to become more consistent and make the act of becoming consistent easier. I'm not going to go over them. I just want you to realize that if your current program is one that you can stick to for only 1 or 2 months and then you will quit because whatever, right? Change it, because it won't work. Training is the most important thing when it comes to building muscle, and if you can stick to it, you will lose, like Steve. Now the second mistake. So let me tell you a pretty funny story. 7 months ago, I went to the gym. I did my normal push day with a few friends, right? We were benching, and as I was benching, I started to hear someone shouts and do some weird noises like these kinds of noises, right? I look at the squat rack in my gym, and guess what I see? I see this guy lifting 315 pounds of squat, right? He had skinny legs, by the way, and he was just going like this, right? And he was shouting loudly, and everyone in the gym were looking and laughing at him. And this guy had skinny legs. He didn't look like he was training them, and he was lifting 315, but he was lifting for ego, not for strength, not for muscle gain. And that's the second mistake, is training for ego, not muscle gain. So bro, the way to avoid this mistake is to basically train in a way that you feel the muscle that you try to work on the most, and you are doing it with the technique that you know that is good, and you will know. Just film yourself doing this set and then look afterwards at it and see if your technique is good or not, and you will fucking know, I guarantee you that. And then the third mistake. So at the beginning I told you the story about Steve. I've met a few people like Steve, but they went to a gym that was nearby. They had no excuse to be inconsistent, but the mistake that they made was that instead of going to the gym 3 times per week or 4 times per week or twice per week, at the beginning when they just started training, they went to the gym 6 times per week. And when we start training, we can't really sustain this amount of work, going to the gym almost every fucking day. We need to build the habit first. And those guys made this huge mistake. They started out with the amount of training that was beyond their capabilities. The way to avoid this mistake is to basically think about it. How many days can you train per week in a way that will be easy for you? 3 or 4 times, maybe twice per week. Do it. Start with it, stick to it, and then if it becomes easy as fuck for you, then go for 3, 4, 5, 6 days per week, but start small if you are currently inconsistent. And then the fourth mistake. So the ketogenic and carnivore diets have really popularized meat, fat and protein in the last few years. Now they are right, eating healthy fats and protein is crucial, but they neglect one very important aspect of weightlifting, right? For the sheer purpose of weightlifting, not health, not anything like that, just maximizing gains. Carbs are crucial as fuck, and if you want to actually maximize your gains in the gym, you have to eat them. There is short-term and long-term recovery for our muscles. The short-term is basically us replenishing our glycogen stores, so we will be strong and everything the next workout. And the second type is long-term. It's basically our bodies recover those micro injuries that we induce on the muscle over a long period of time each time, and we build muscle. In the short term, we have to replenish glycogen, and that's where carbs comes into the equation. That's why eating them is so crucial, so we will recover from the last workout effectively. And then the fifth mistake, I will make it quick. So a lot of people take creatine, protein powders and everything, supplements, and they think that by taking those supplements, they will make more gains. Which is not completely untrue, but most people over-exaggerate those benefits of those supplements. So the average person, the amount of benefit that he will get from creatine, the increase in muscle gain that he will get is around 5 to 10%, and that's the most effective, not special supplement. So bro, if you want to get jacked, don't rely on supplements. Eat your protein for the day, eat enough carbs, some fats, and reach your calorie goals. And when it comes to diet, if you will do those things, and preferably you will track calories and everything, you will get jacked as fuck. And that's the best thing that you can do when it comes to diet, not supplements, bro. Don't spend your money on those fucking overpriced, useless supplements. Now, if you want to tell me that you enjoyed this video and you got some value from it, then bro, please like and subscribe. I have no clue what you guys think about those videos, so if you want to tell me, write it in the comments. Bye bro.